What's up, y'all? Happy Saturday morning live, season 6, episode 33. I don't have a flat surface to put my cold grip. There we go. Yes, I forgot to fix the chat or figure out why the chat was dead. Let's try that here while we're waiting for me to get assembled. Ooh, that would have been really bad. The spoon almost flipped the spoon in the coffee. Yeah, give me just a second. I totally forgot about it like last week. The volume's spiking a little bit here. We have a new cable, so I don't know how that is going to turn out. Actually, I'll take that back. I do know how that's going to turn out because it was a little tinny. I tried recording a video the other day, and I'm going to lower the volume a little bit here on my control panel because I see it spiking. So now I'm talking in a normal voice again. I don't know if it's got that, like I heard a tinny noise. It's probably because we don't have a freaking capacitor on the cable. And I can't find the cable. I was able to take the capacitor off of it. It just popped off, and I was going to clamp it to the new wire. But I don't know what I did with the cable. It's somewhere back. We threw it away, then we salvaged it. I don't know. Anyway, let's fix this. Let's see about this chat. I don't know why that's doing that again. So let me do that. And we'll get assembled real quick. Let everybody get all their hazing stuff. No, that's not the link I'm looking for. Where is the link? There it is. Okay. Oh God, this is gonna be rough for me real quick. But let's go. What's what I recall? So that was yeah, that was a 48. And maybe colors may be all screwed up, but we just need to see if it's a coding issue or if something got discombobulated, because I didn't change anything. I'm refusing all updates. Maybe why. But I can't update it because of how I have the system right now. 48. No, we don't need that. Yeah, that'll work. Let's go with, what color was it before? I can't remember. Let's go with like a yellowy color. Nope, I don't want that in the background. Stop that. Background. Okay. Owner message background, not backgrounds. Ah, there we go. Yeah, I was like this color, or I'll be that color. How about that? Mods stay some kind of blue. Yep. We can leave that. Regular ones were what? Yellowish color, maybe? Nope. I'm playing with a chart right now. One of those messages. Color. Yellow. Ooh, yellow. Okay, no. That was, yes, we're like a, heck, I can't even remember. Go green. Okay, so we're just going to keep those fonts. We're going to select all and copy it into a new chat window and see if that'll fix it. Copy, yep. And we're going to go with a new, where is it? Right there. We're going to go chat 6 because this has happened this is the 6th time this has apparently happened. All right, don't need that yet. Okay, we're going to copy paste there, paste, yes, okay. And open, come back over here. All this is that stuff that I'm doing before the scenes. And I ran out of time today. Live streaming, where are we? Oh yeah. Full separate window. That's the point. All right. Copy. Last copy paste, hopefully. If this doesn't fix it, there is a change in something. Yep, there is a change in something. You see what I'm talking about here? Still can't get it done right. Oh. Anybody's here now? I don't know why. Must be a change. Nope. Go ahead. Get assembled. But maybe forgive me here too. Lockboards assembled! Brother. Oh, I know what's going on. Stop. Double feed going out. Well, that's just disappointing that I can't. So I'm going to have to figure out why I was doing that. I know I can do it, but I can't do it within the time constraints of this. Otherwise, I'll just be talking about my administrative duties that I'm doing here the whole time. It's probably maybe, I don't know why the update would affect just that. See, that's a CSS if you're into the stuff like that. It's CSS script, and it wasn't changed. And then, like I said last week, it didn't do right. So that has to be on the YouTube side. They had to have done something that blocks CSS script or some of the CSS script in here. So more than likely, I need to run it through a CSS generator apart from this program to make sure there's not a break or something in there. That's a whole lot of script. So may even just be a font thing. I mean, it could be one little dot. That's the problem with that. So I guess this weekend I will work on getting. May have to run a test live to do that. It's kind of hard to work on when it's not live, right? Do we have a camera recording audio? No, that was the live I had up in the screen when I was pulling up things. Okay, well, crap. Sounds good on the mic. Okay, good. Let me go ahead and go back on the comments. Sound is poor. Mic is echoing. Better now. Yeah, that J-but's working. Yeah, that's that capacitor. I guess, did I fix that when I lowered the volume? Sound is poor. Better now. Sounds good. Okay, so good. Good. All right. Guess that'd be that if I had a mic in my ear to listen, but that throws me off. Throws me off when that happens. I can't do it. Just like I can't get the chat to work right. So today we are, in fact, you can see it right there. Yes, I gotta reclaim that chair. I just realized that, that chair has stuff in it that needs to be sorted back into its proper place so that I can reclaim it as a sitting position. So we are have a little, maybe state of the state, a little bit of mini one, because I realized the other day I never really cleaned up. I realized it before, but it was like one of those things I kept putting off. From the blindfolded video, I never really cleaned that mess up. So it's in really rough shape, and I started on it the other day, and I only got like this far in before I was yet distracted again. It has been a heck of a week for us, so I'm a little bit exhausted pretty much today. So forgive me for being a little less cheery than normal. I'm not going to be redoing the breakdancing. I'm not going to be trying out for the next Olympics breakdancing thing or anything like that. The show was huge. It's funny, they a lot of those older musicians are doing, like, going back to the smaller. I guess they always have been. You just don't hear about it maybe as much. But going back to the smaller clubs that are actually still around, that's the hardest problem, is finding decent clubs that are still around. Why do I have that note up there? Didn't he come get those? One of these things in the chairs, I'm going to go ahead and change it now. Yay, that's half the battle. All right, so that's a customer's thing. We're 90% done. The rest is 4 plastic bins. I think 2 of which had parts that needed to get sorted off into the vehicle. And then they just got moved back here and never got sorted. And that actually, speaking of, okay, I'm going to write a note. Actually, I have to write 2 notes. I need to make a new, by the way, be right back sign. So I was thinking, by the way, be right back. By the way, be right back. That might confuse people. I had some oh my god ones around here somewhere, but oh my god would be better. Let me see if I can find them real quick. So yeah, I needed to write 2 notes before I actually do this. Let's check those other cameras though. I'm gonna go into a split screen. I tried to get all that lined up as best I could. Actually, let's pull this back. Don't know, we have no parking out front, and they're all just sitting in there, waiting to come in at once. I don't know what happened to my OMG notes. I think that would be much better for be right back, right? Be right back. Be right back. Yeah. OMG, I can't find my OMG notes. OMG. Notepad. The problem is it's like a small square. It's easily lost. Where did you go? I guess we're just going to go with by the way. By the way, we're be right back in. And I had to get some ibuprofen. I don't know what this is. Ibuprofen. Painkiller. I'm going to stir up my cold drip off screen here, and now we can go. Looks like we can go back. They all just decided to pull up and sit out there for a minute. We see an awful lot of custody exchanges out front. We have a very popular area. I've noticed. I've begun to notice that we've got a very popular area for custody exchange where mom is dropping kid off to dad or vice versa. It's happening with multiple people. Word got out. Hey, he's got 8,000 cameras. The best place to do it. Okay, my cold up's almost stirred up. More than likely, it's 11:17. More than likely, they're waiting for their for a pickup for. Well, no, they're not open down here. Maybe pizza place pickup 11:17. That's about the right timing. Let me look and see. Yeah, there really isn't any other parking, so that's what they're doing. Almost. Can't wait till my cold drip. Custody exchange of money and drink. Nah, it's just custody. Just kids. Oh my god, she did hide the oh my god notes. Well, we only had a few left. I was being very sparing with them. And I thought I put them right up here last time I cleaned this whole area. I had them up here and then what happened? This Advil. Because my back hurts. Hmm. Hmm. And damn, that's some delicious cold drip that you can get at mscolddrip.com. Whew. This will be in a shorts, maybe. This will be in a shorts later. Gonna make a key for it. No, I have to make a key for it, but I was like, hell, might as well make a key for it and sell it for a discounted price. This was on an AC cage. It'll be a short later. Just whatever. So I was like, hey, I was able to get it off fairly quickly. When you fast forward things. And I brought in my master pick. I didn't pick that with the master pick, but I just realized, hey, that's one of the things we can do right now. We can just stick maybe just stick this guy in here. Uh-oh, fatal flaw. You know when you're playing Mortal Kombat? Wait a minute. Before it, yeah, you know when you're playing like Mortal Kombat and it's a fatal flaw. Fatal flaw being the rubber. Hey, I just talked about this in a video. In case you didn't see it, it's the one about the keys in the hurricane. It is stopping because of the... Damn, that spiked. Sorry. It's stopping because of the rubber. Oh, look at that. It's not going all the way in. Anybody, I guess people have discovered this. Has people discovered this? Oh, okay, I just got to push in. I mean, it cuts into the rubber, kind of. See, that's not good for, would it matter over here? Yeah, it would matter over there. That wouldn't be good for the tension because you'd be dragging on the rubber. Is it just mine, or have you experienced this issue with your Lishy? So it looks like I need to take off a wee little bit right there. Just a little bit. I would think that would definitely interfere with the turning motion because you're going to be grabbing plastic. Well, I'll be damned. No, it was not my AC cage. Speaking of AC cages, I'm broke, y'all. Had to give the AC gods a lot of money because ours blew up when I was on the way home Saturday after our lovely live. That's what happened. I was gonna recreate that for you, but my back and I don't feel up to it anymore. He's over there cleaning stuff out. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know if he's spring cleaning or what. There are quite a few masters. I had fake masters. Yeah, I mean, I hadn't really used this. I mean, luckily, master is what it is. The only reason I was ever going to get one of those, and I think it was Anthony that sent me this. A couple of y'all sent me some issues. I think it was Anthony. And speaking of getting lishies, I just got in. Alright, well, I'm going to shove this in there and see if we can at least decode it. Get in there. Get in there. Okay, it's all the way in. Alright, let's see what this is. 6 maybe? 6? Okay, that's good. That would be 2, 6, 2. I'm not going to use my by the way notepad for that. So let's see. 6, 2. It was on an AC cage. You'll see it in the short, maybe. And it was like recessed in a box. I was thinking, yeah, this ain't no run-of-the-mill picking. There's always a little bit of flex in there. You're not quite sure. Okay, so no, it's got to be 4, 6, 2, 4. And now they have a ABUS disc on there because I just brought a new one and switched it out. I'm not going to make a key on site, especially in the 800,000 degree weather that we've had for the last week. And the last cut looks like 5, but I think it's actually 4. Beep, beep. Yeah, it's definitely 4. 6, 2, 4, 4. 6. Okay, let's read it one more time. Yep, definitely 6, definitely 2, definitely. So I ordered 4, and 4. I think I may have talked about this last week, y'all. I don't know. That last one could be a 5. Because if you let it sit at rest, it's slightly under 5. But then if you kind of push it down a little bit, it kind of stops on 4. 6243 or 6244. I can always go 6243 and then cut it down one more. But I'm guessing it's 4. So I ordered, I sat in a building for 4 to 5 hours a couple of weeks ago. It was unaired, no power. No power, no air. With no power means no air. 4 hours opening dozens of doors. And the footage was really crappy, and there's a lot of it because 4 hours worth of filming is a lot of footage. So it's one of those videos where I just kind of threw it. It's probably going to be one of those forever videos that I have in my file that never gets published because it's just a hassle to put that together. Anyway, I had to pick a bunch of Schlage, the lever handle ones with the sideways Schlage keyway. Well, any of those, no matter what kind of door, any of those, they all go the same way. So you have to have an SC1L, or you have to sit on the floor and look up or hope and pray. So I was like, you know what? After that, I earmarked partial funding from that job. I was like, I'm not doing this anymore, especially in an unair-conditioned building and picking these locks upside down. That's bad for your back. And I was like, I'm buying a Schlage L SC1L because they're 5-pin keys. Or whatever. Ordered it, got it in. On the invoice, there's 1, and they sent me 3. I was like, come on, Banner, what are you doing? So I sent an email to them, and their customer service isn't replying to my emails. I'm like, I just want a call ticket. And for you to credit the wrong padlocks that you sent, because we got some more of them in, and now I have 2 extra Lishy picks, and I'm going to send them back, and they're probably going to like try to credit my account for 2. I'm like, y'all need to get it together, and at least answer your emails. So anyway, I've got 3 SC1Ls, which I'm not going to keep. I mean, that's 150. You know, for small stuff, they're kind of gotten like Amazon for a minute there, and I was clucking my tongue about them saying, oh, just keep that $300 panel bar. We don't want to pay to get it shipped back. So the manufacturer is just going to credit everybody. And then you have the panic bar that's missing an end. So I've got a half of a panic bar that's literally no good unless I put a special order in for an end piece. For 1. Yeah, it's like you could do that maybe, but the panic bar itself is pretty rare. It's like not going to be used, very, very rarely used on these panic bars. Anyway, yeah. I have 2 extra SC1Ls now. I picked the best one. Actually, one of them, the thing wouldn't snap together, so I immediately am sending that one back because the cap won't, the slidey, even though I don't use plastic slidey cases. Be right back. Let's see. Let's use this Pico. Then we'll go cut that key. Then we'll move the camera. We'll figure something out. I'm going to try to copy their font. B. All right, there's no R and B T W, so got to wing it here. You know, I should have learned my lesson on the Be Right Back because we had our BRB, because we had an older couple who got mad at us because they didn't know what that meant. So now I do be right back in the larger lettering, and then I write underneath it, be right back. This also has a big deal and not a big deal. Should this be a big deal? I don't know. Let's do a vote. Is this a big deal or not a big deal? Do we still have an option for polls? Yeah, sure. Here it is. Yes. Is it a big deal? And while y'all are voting on that, I'm gonna go move a camera around. What's up, new house? I've missed a whole lot of comments earlier when I got off on a tangent. You sent an American after someone broke me. Yeah, okay, right. I knew you sent one. I thought you sent that one too. Somebody else sent it. Maybe it was in Justin T's package, or could have been um hmm. Get a mini split. You freaking love them. No, we got a real deal. Kind of house is already set up for that. So, yeah, wasn't fun. Wasn't cheap. We had no air from Saturday night. Well, I take that back. We went and bought a window unit, and then we had to buy a little one because the windows that we have to put them in are like narrow, tall, narrow windows. So, uh, yeah. We've been living in one room in the house, and it actually affected Issa pretty hard too. It was terrible. I kind of have PTSD from that still a little bit. Not making light of PTSD, but in a way, it's like it takes a minute to recover from that. Thank God. I've been spending as much time up here with the AC here cranked down, and she's been coming to work every day. Does he know what AARP is? All right, what was in his vote? It's not a big deal, is it? Let's see what the results are. It's not a big deal. All right. Not a big deal. And what's saying? Pretty good. Pretty good. Not so bad. I'm not an artiste by any means. Oh, you know, really I should have. I guess I'm gonna put some tape right here. All right, so that can stay there because I'm not really be right back in right now. So I got that done. Let's go get this key real quick. This key. Yeah. My back hurts so bad. 244. I guess the better poll question would have been: should I go 4 or 3 or 4? We're waiting to see if this is a bajizzy before we proceed. Yeah, it's always safer if you're not sure to go with the shallower. Keeps you from burning a key, right? That's my purses. It's my purses, man. Oh, she's going to the shoe shop. All right, let's go cut this key. Let's go cut this key. Oh, come on now. What the? try that one more time. Oh, look, it's actually working now. Let's get out of that. Keep this up here. Looks like Jason was cutting some rustling keys, so I got to change blade over. 1011 technically is the right blade, but we found back in the 80s they said if 14 MC is fine too. For this guy, we'll go with the 14. Wait, let me think. What kind of key do I need to be cutting? Yeah, let's put the 14 MC. We'll do it with the 14. 6244 is not a very, except for that 6 to 2. That's only 4 Mac. We'll go 14 MC. I have camera gear. I can't help it. I have to have a Merce. A Merce that has fudge in it right now. Where else are you going to put your fudge if you don't have a Merce? And your iPads and phones, camera gear that doesn't stay here. Yeah, you said your thing went out too, Kevin. It's just miserable, man. Especially trying to sleep. How about no sleep? I'm talking about wildfires, or is that kicking up again? I think we're under a burn ban right now for the county we're in. Somebody said we were, which makes sense. Last 2 orders, you didn't get charged any fees. Oh, that's pretty good. Satchel bag. That is the black one. I've done videos on it. It's the Molly bag from LAPG. It's not sponsored. I guess before I walk off, I need to fix the microphone thing, huh? I'll go ahead and do that. Up front, we have a full last name table, first name Clark. Couple of tool bags in from the truck. I have a bunch of mortar cylinders that I have to stock, but again, it's not something that I've been wanting to do in the heat. Stocking the truck in the heat is just not a thing I want to do, you know? So the only other option is to pull the whole cabinet out and bring it in, like the drawers, which I do need to tend to that anyway, but see, the problem is if I pull the one drawer out, then I'm going to be like, I'm here doing this now. I might as well finish the whole drawer, reorganizing, fixing it, because a couple of them have fallen off their brackets. So that needs to be retightened and reattached. And I feel like if I pull one drawer out, the next thing you know, I'll be out there in the heat. Screwing around with that. If I can just push it off for at least another month, maybe, and try to find one cool evening to do it on. In the meantime, I've just been carrying plastic bins of, like, basing what I have on my job. So do I have all residential today? Okay, let's just put some residential backup supplies in there. Oh, do I have all commercial today? You know, let's just do that. That's how I've been handling it. Yeah, 6243, 6243, 6243 with the CW14 MC wheel. All right, we have a mic switch right 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch on the mic. So now I'm going to speak in my regular voice, and let me know, at least a couple of people, if this is actually better or worse than the one with the new wire. Because this mobile mic has given us problems in the past, but it seems to be a better choice. It doesn't really matter because our any and all new microphone money just got absorbed by a new AC unit. So I get to I get to deal with what I have for a while. That is its number 2 cut. I want to feel like I put like little hash marks on here as I'm putting cuts on it, keeping track of 10, 11, or 14 MC. Let's just go 14 MC. Will 14 MC what happens? Okay. Oh Lord. Okay. All right. Let's 1604. We need to put this card up. We need a MasterCard. MasterCard. Not a Visa. We need the MasterCard. MasterCard large pen. And a key blank, I guess. I kind of need a key blank. I don't know. I'm going to risk it and go 6244. Nah. It's just a short walk over there. We're not going to risk it. 6 is kind of deep for a 14 MC wheel. Feel like this is a complete waste of time, but 6243. Oh no, I gotta relock the padlock. Speaking of padlocks, and another video that might be a short, I got scammed by a 90-year-old man, or an attempted scamming by a 90-year-old man. Old man trying to scam me? The hell? Do you know? Do I look like a noob? 6243. Get in the keyhole. Oh, gotta lock it all the way. Oh, 6243 it was. Or it's just a master and it's loose enough so that 3 or 4 would have worked. I'm gonna watch them lying ass lishies. Oh. Lying ass lish. Looks like somebody tried cutting it. Yeah. Look at that. Yeah. Good try, bro. That's definitely, I don't want to call the locksmith. We're going to try to cut it with our fingernail cutter clippers. All right. That's our locksmith work for the day. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. We'll catch y'all next time. Now, we do have to go over here and do this. Let's see what's on the chair. Oh, come on. It's so touchy. I feel like it's the cable. It's like just barely touch it and oh, I'm just gonna disconnect because I don't like this at all. Plastic bins. Here on the chair, there's plastic boxes. Yes, it's a rolly thing. Actually, let's go ahead and change this. Let's change my mind. It's actually about to all come over here anyway. So no point in that. Yep, yep. It's all has to be restacked. I want to basically what I'm about to do is restack getting it off of one rolly thing, which is the chair, because sometimes comes up and sits up here too. You know, it may just be that cable, maybe experiencing the same trouble, because has been like the activist cable, and it's the oldest cable around here, so I feel like it's more the cable than anything. Not the extension cable part, but the cable that goes into the phone. They changed the HDX. They won't even stack right on the pre. Oh, are you kidding? Well, HDX has never been that swift. Yeah, we're basically moving some plastic bins to another plastic bin. I mean, that's crazy, but to sell a bunch of one item and then screw it up like that so it doesn't stack right, it's crazy. Using the HP when there's a good FR2 right beside. Yeah, but the wheel's harder to change. What's up, Mr. Forbes? What's up, Zoe? Wow. All right, let's see what we're at. Let's see what we're at here. Let's go back to this mode and that. Yeah. So some of this involves bending down, which I certainly don't want to do right now. So this actual part of this is merely to get the chair empty, which is going to be stacked up on top of that one right there. If I bring this up, we can see. Yep. All right, so the chair is going to get transferred over to that tall tower on the left. There's like 3 rolly things under there, moving rolly type things. But this is a 15-minute Parker, probably not going to stay there. In your little tennis skirt. All right, first off, we need a couple of lids. These are the oddballs. That's one of those boxes that I got real excited about. How well I've been doing with the screws, and then I find like 5 of these boxes all over there. So that guy definitely needs to go. In fact, I guess if I think about this right while I'm doing this little puzzle here. Yep, see there's another one. So that's basically the same thing. Wiser deadbolts are gonna be over here with these wiser deadbolts. Repairs. I actually had one of those, y'all. I had one of those moments the other day where I saved some crap from jobs and I was able to go solve somebody's problem by using leftover parts. It was awesome. It's like, yes. Okay, go back to work. It was quick set double cylinders on a house. By the way, apparently the city up north of us here has gotten real touchy with rental making all the double cylinders go away. I had to go back to a house because even though it had a door literally 4 feet away with a single cylinder, they made, it was actually on the inspection report from the city, front door double cylinder. So unfortunately, somebody lost their old Weiser deadbolt. I did not have the parts to switch this out. I was gonna try to clean this cap. I don't know if it's even worth it or not. I think I got this for like $5 one Christmas, and I never got back around to hosing this out with a cleaner. Got a little corrosion there, which may be fixable. Maybe, maybe not. It was an okay light. Okay, so this guy is closed. This guy goes over here. And I had a need for an LSDA sign. I've got a couple of those. So, see, one more empty box. One more plastic bin here that is not the right size. That's again old Weiser. Old Weiser. And we actually have because of the bin style, they don't stack right. Speaking of stacking. And I do have two up here that I could transfer. Two left of the right side. I could use that and that. And, oh, actually, let's go two of these. Yeah. That is a lot of heavy weight right there. So, oh, I've only got two, huh? I thought I had three. Screw. All right, what do we have on the chair here? We have, again, stuff that needed to be restocked on the truck, like Jado latches. Handle set parts, the cap for funny size strike plates. That's been waiting for me to move a couple of things out of the truck so I can get down to the bottom of the strike plate area. So yeah, that's definitely truck bound. All right, what else do we have over here? This was truck bound. This is kind of various. Those are like old tools. So that will probably get sorted into its appropriate things. There's no point in me keeping that, except for maybe a spring. And the rest of this could probably be sorted in with these screws. Do I really need these in the vehicle? Not really. I mean, I got like speed nuts, and this really should be in the truck, so yeah, there were a few items. This is gonna get retransferred. How about a retransfer? Anybody ever use these little guys? Banner actually, Banner did a big promotion for them once, and they were really cheap. They're hinge stoppers. Instead of using the old standard like thing that taps, this is supposed to stop your hinge from limited. And I ordered it to a video on it, and I literally never got around to it. All right, so let's put this in. So GMS, yep. This is all like basically desk cleaning stuff. So We can drop these in here for now. White screws. Those were probably used for patio door locks, more than likely. So, in essence, it would need to come over here to the sliding glass door crap. Sliding glass door crap. The rest I'm going to go put over here. I think I need one more rolly thing, though, for sure. Okay. Old quickset. Regular quickset parts, which will go in that bin. And Baldwin. Alright. So, Baldwin tubular got a new place up here. Sorry. This was supposed to be a light up base for the deadbolt that got stolen. Didn't work out. It's a crappy little base. I'm actually going to put it back in its bag and box, and if I can come up with a use for a very useless shiny thing. It does USB plug in. I just got to come up with a use for it. It's not bright at all, so in a bright shop it's pretty pointless. Maybe use it for like it's like a little action figure stand. Maybe if you had like this little something like this may be cool on it. Like a crystal formation or something like that. Maybe like put that on it and it would glow up into it. It's just really not bright enough to permeate anything to make it glow nicely. Dang it, Amazon. The pictures looked like, speaking of Amazon, I got some drill bits from Amazon that were on sale. Apparently it's not that great of a sale, but cheap drill bits is a good thing. Sometimes not. Yeah, see, lock and key. Yes, sir. What is it? What's on the box? What is it? A purple. Well, we've never sold Brinks brand padlocks. Brinks is a Walmart. Yeah. Yeah. No, Brinks is like a Walmart brand or some big box store type place. Is it locked on something or you just don't have the key? But it's something you can just bring in. It's like a padlock you can just bring in. Yeah, you would just cut it off and replace it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, bolt cut, I don't know how it is. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, most of the time you have to use an angle grinder or something and cut it off. All right, well, good. Good luck. Thanks. All right, bye. That Brinks unusual padlock that we sold him. So this was brought in. One of these was brought in last week. This is going to be a short. One of these was brought in last week. I was like, it was open. He didn't have the keys for it. I was like, okay, so you want me to rekey it to a new key? Yeah. It was like, okay, do you need more than the 2 new keys that come with it? No, that's good. So we brought it back. And the funny thing was, and it may have been on one of the lives, I can't recall. If you remember me having my pen tray out with American pens in it, I actually put the pins out so that if he said, no, I needed a key B, I could still measure the pins and cut the old key. Well, when he picked it up, I was like, okay, it's a new key. I wonder if this is him. I don't know if he's coming today to get it or not. So anyway, long story short, after a few days, I finally just threw the pens out because I was like, he hadn't come back. Well, away with you. Comes in yesterday or the day before. Yesterday, I think it was, and had it in the bag. Basically, it was, hey, I just opened this up from when I picked it up, and the keys aren't working. I was like, oh, okay. So I like checked the keys. I was like, do you have the right keys here? So then I looked at the keyway and it was like the pins were obviously old. I was like, no, this isn't the same padlock. This padlock has never been rekeyed or has not been rekeyed in a long time. You can literally see the first pin and see how worn the first pin is. No, that's that padlock. I was like, we rekeyed the last padlock and it opened and closed fine and was lubricated. I said, this one hadn't been lubricated. I was like, this is not the same padlock, bro. Basically. Yeah, I guess that'll be a good short. Old man tried scamming me. So anyway, that's the story of an old man trying to scam me. Which will make a good video short, right? You got the padlock working again? Anyway, long story short is when I finally did get this part, I ended up having to drill the nut because it hadn't been open in forever. The shackle wouldn't come out. So after much happen and trying to get it to work, now what happens is the old dreaded shackle blowout. Because it was so effing rusted, I've never quite figured out what causes this to do this. I'm assuming it's always a rust issue. And I'm assuming I even took a brush trying to clean it up. Never helps. I'm guessing that this angle gets eaten away slowly. So now I got to deal with, no, it was working before. I was like, I'm going to be like, no, it wasn't working before, bro. I could barely get it open. But it is locked. I mean, you can get it back together and lock. I brought these from Chicago. Well, I hate to tell you, but things just don't last forever. Especially when you leave them rusted for 20 years and not messed with. Actually, that's amazing. I'm in shock as to what just happened out front. I'm gonna keep it to myself though. We're going to go back over here. We got to go back and finish this crab, don't we? Now, this was actually supposed to be a refurb. Just one I hadn't had time to do. This guy is very mysterious, Baldwin Mortis-like. Mysterious in that it mysteriously decides not to work once every few months. At first, I didn't believe him. At first, I was petrified. No, not really, I wasn't petrified. I didn't believe the customer because I went out there and the key worked perfectly fine. Several months go by. I go back. I get the call. It's not working. Key don't work inside or outside. I was like, this is like, the trim is like the most expensive Baldwin trim you can buy. Multi-millionaire, multi-million-dollar house. And I was just like, went back. Sure enough, the key wouldn't do anything when I went back. I was like, okay. So when I went there the first time, all I did was I lubricated. I was like, nothing's wrong with this, but I'm gonna spray lubricant in there. And it worked for 4 or 5 months, and then they called back. So I was like, because I keep a couple of these in the truck so that I can either A, steal parts and then bring it back here and replace said parts, or B, strip it down, get whatever parts are still good in there. I just hadn't had time to open this and mess with it. Kind of because I was going to make a video about it. And the other ones are these old painted up Arrow cylinders where I switched out hotels doors. So this is more of a project kit. And my project area is mostly up on top of Nakatomi Plaza. So that's where this is going to go eventually. Not necessarily today, but next time I get involved with Nakatomi, it's going to go over there. Almost, y'all, the chair is getting cleaned up. Look at that boa feathers and everything. Vacuum doodad. I'm going to feel so accomplished that I got the chair cleaned up. What should I use this for? Wes got me 2 of these things. And one of them obviously has got my lushies in there. What should I use that for? Hadn't come up with a good use for it yet. And I told him I was going to give it back to him, but he doesn't have a use for it either, apparently. I know there on the video there's some comments about what y'all use them for if you've got them. I don't really want to use it as a pin punch. You're like, it's a pin punch, Jason. That's what it's for. It's a pin punch. I'm gonna go ahead and roll it up though. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Oh. Still really wish it had, instead of one big band in the center, I wish it had 2 bands for that. You're just going to go right here. How about that? Those 2 things can tool roll is that? I don't know. There's a video, US Peacekeeper pin punch. US Peacekeeper pin punch roll. I have a video on my channel somewhere. Not too far back either. And it was in response to, I think, Sandman is his name. And Justin T also figured out that it makes a great slushy holder. So if you go back on my videos, it's there. And shame on you for not knowing. Shame on you. We have some, just some IC core stuff. Looks like one rim without the tailpiece, or too short of a tailpiece. This is a KSP brand, which is mainly what I have now, and they actually advertise a tailpiece replacement kit, so that when somebody cuts it too short, or it gets cut too short, you can just replace the tailpiece. So right now I basically have a useless cylinder, and then I've got a couple of mortises in here, and a couple of still in the box mortises as well. This all was intended to go with some other stuff I have up there, and to make a new little area to keep my SFIC stuff. But once again, it has not come to fruition. This is a pick kit. Hold on. Let me get this last plastic bin out of here. And protectors. Cheap ass Home Depot security strikes, just to cover damage if you have to. They're one in all flavors. Really, these I would not ever like actively put them on unless you had a split door jamb. So that's literally the only reason I have these in here, is if I have a kick in or something that I need to cover up. But they're not doing a whole lot of good sitting in the chair in here when I'm somewhere else, all right? BLP 207 and a hand spray painted. It used to be brass, and I spray painted it silver just to have in case I needed it. And then a Duranonic one. Yeah. And then just a deadbolt strike plate. So those definitely needed to get in the truck, because that's definitely one of those things that you're not going to know about. And then you're going to get on a job and it's going to be like, crap, it's at the shop. Look, we've almost gotten this empty, y'all. All right, we're going to move that up front. We're going to put the lid with it. SFIC is going to go over here with all the other SFIC. Yep. There's some old turny keys. Boop, 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 boop. Should be in the truck too. An old VL8 key blank. One key. There's no reason for you to be in here. And a whole lot of picks. And the reason I can't show this is because there's a whole lot of picks in here. Here's one. The East style. Focus, Jason. So just the plain, no handle, just the steel. And I had bought a bunch of stuff from a person that called, had a bunch of stuff in storage, wanted to sell it. Nobody would respond to her. So I was just like, yeah, come look at it. Made a decent offer and got it. And a lot of them, he has inscribed his entire social security number on them. So, yeah. But I do have some things in here that probably could become a little HPC key extractors. Fall extractors, those could be put to use outside of this. There's my old Jitney Jungle card. Jitney Jungle Gold card. Heckin' yeah. Obviously used to break into some stuff. And my Books A Million discount card. So those might come in handy. We'll pull those out too. What else can we pull out of here? A lot of broken picks. A lot of make you bleed stuff. There's a hook for... This was the hook that was made before LPL made his hook to get into swing bolts. Which, by the way, I tried to do on a door the other day. Didn't work at all. User error. I don't know. I had plenty of gap. Nope. Couldn't get that bitch to hook it for nothing. And I'm very familiar with how those operate. Couldn't get it to hook for nothing. Little piece of flat steel that could come out and be put over here for steel making. The rest of them are just crappy. Oh, there's an extractor. These things are expensive as AF nowadays, y'all. Salvage what you can, right? It's like $5 each for those stupid ass things. Broken pick, broken pick, broken pick. Yep. Just this guy. This is a sales gimmick for picking Medico locks from 1980-ish era, 70s, 80s era. And a lot of these guys, what do we have here? This is color-coded, double-sided automotive rake type things. A lot of these. There's like 8 of them in here. Oh, there's another key extractor. CA, score. Pull those out. I'll probably just bring those over to... Yeah, and the rest of this is a bunch of those double-sided. There's white, there's red, there's yellow. And I've never had a use for them. So I'm actually going to go throw this guy. Now that we've cherry-picked the good stuff out, I'm going to bring it back here and just toss it with my old tools. Good job. Good job. Last but not... Oh, work. It's dirty as heck, so I'm going to vacuum it. Which I'm not going to do on camera. But we will finish up by figuring out what we're going to stack on there. What we're going to do. Screws. Should I make a screw rolly thing? The way I can just roll it around. Never seen a movable rake like that before. Yeah, I remember that idiot that kept calling. If you've been around for any length of time in this business, any length of time going back to the 90s era, there was a joke guy. The joke guy would always freaking irritate the heck out of you. Joke guy, if you're still out there, kudos for pissing off generations of people before the internet. And he always had the latest, greatest tool, and that was a Medico pick. To pick them Medico locks. Guaranteed. Just do a little practice with it. You just put it in there and run your fingers over it, and the saw motion rotates the pins to the correct way. And you get a kit for a mere $89.99. Lockpicking lawyer can open any locks. That's funny because he says he that's not true. But yeah. They're pretty old. Some of those tools are pretty old. Oh, what I got on Amazon. Hey, CLE line. These are probably horrible bits, but they were cheap as heck. And I got those little pull-out things. Got 7/64 and 3/16 for it was like $1.50 a pack. No, I think this one was like $2 for the 3/16. It was like less than $2 for a pack of 12 with free shipping. A lot of people took advantage of this and bought a bunch of 3/32. I missed out on those. I saw it on Reddit. So I got 3/16 and 7/64, and I've got a couple more sizes coming in. I just got a couple of each. They're black oxide bits. Who knows if they're? I wouldn't use them for like accurate type speedy much. I wouldn't use it for like super accurate tapping or anything like that. But what kind of goop did Buddy use on his candy dispenser? That had to been, somebody said packing grease. I would agree with that, except it was gray. I don't know if maybe it was just a certain brand of packing grease. It was definitely a grease, like, but it was more like a rubber-based grease. They're not metric, which way I could sell them. Can we test one here? Oh, what? One of those drill bits? Like to drill something with? I guess. We could do that. Which one do you want to do? $7/64 or the 3/16. 3/16 obviously pop rivets. I mean, do I have any three? I do have some 3/16. We could drill a hole in metal. How about that? Let's find something metal to drill a hole in, and then we'll see if a 3/16 pop rivet fits in it well. How about that? Is that like a good idea? I'll do that. What are we gonna drill? I've only got 23 now, though. What am I gonna drill? I have a lot of metal bits and bobs. I don't want to put a whole lot of effort onto it. Let me go look. I mean, we can do aluminum. I've got plenty of aluminum bits and bobs. That'd be like a little bit easier. But metal would be the better. Yeah, metal would be the better option. How about just like angle iron? Like a scrap piece of like 1/8 inch metal? Okay. Sure, Jason, whatever. Just do it. Just do it. No, because I'm doing other stuff right now. Are those cameras are deader than hell? So what about this one? All the cameras are deader than hell. Great. We have an issue. Hold up. Let's pull those cameras back up. Uh-huh. All of them have crashed. That is just fantastic. Why did you crash? Why did you crash? Okay. Doop, 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 doop. Just move right there. Okay, got that one back up. Cancel. And this one's dead, and this one's dead, and this one's dead. All of them died. I see why, because the program died on each one of them. Why would they all do that at once? I think I've got some kind of serious coding glitch going on here. Okay. Transition. Good. Alright, we back live there on the bottom. Yep. Looks like one of them's still not working though. What's wrong with you? No. Crazy. Okay. A little bit of an overlap. Oh, look at that. I was trying to make it so the car like morphed over into. No, I think when that one goes out, it like crashes the program from on the behind the scenes and makes all the cameras go down. James Randolph. I want to see a gun that shoots broken pixels. That's a good idea. That kind of sounds like a video right up my alley. A little dangerous. Hard to get past the YouTube, thing. We'd have to call it, definitely have to call it something without the G word. I just had a scrap piece of metal, did I? What was it I had? I got a, hold on. Quick set. That's gonna go right here. Yep. Old quick set. It's gonna go right here. Don't have room for it. Here. Ah. Good job. Okay, I got a rolly thing now, which I can put. I don't know what's in those two bins right here. Those plastic bins underneath that bald one. I don't know what's in there. Yeah, I've been severely restricted on graphite too. On my own, and I think everybody's been in agreement that Jason can't play with graphite anymore around here. I've got some thin aluminum here, but what I'm looking for is a metal bit and bob. How about that? Let's get in the metal bit and bob area. How about a piece of angle iron like this? Does that work? It's pretty thick. Let's do it. So, a regrads. Well, it wouldn't be a regrads anymore if it shot lockpicks. What would it be? Have to come up with a name and everything. Yeah. Stop trying to veer me into videos that I wasn't prepared to make. Sounds like a good idea. Note to self. I gotta go write that on my secret whiteboard in the back. This means I gotta move the camera again. Let's see if it kills everything. First off, before I move it far, let's finish this. We'll finish it and then we'll try it. Nope, wrong one. There we go. I don't remember what's behind here. Or in here. Handles. black hinges. Alright, so I'm thinking we move these up here. Those things are almost but not quite perfect for plastic bin dealing with. I don't have my mobile mic on, do I? I do have my mobile mic on. Okay, we're good. We good. Come on, you can do it. Maybe, maybe not. Okay. Okay, let's take a risk here. Switch cameras. Maybe it won't do the thing. Yo, no, stop. Vacuum is quite clearly needed over there to get up dog fur. Excuse me. Alright, my messy ass drill area. And I do have to find a new set of safety goggles because the ones I have over there are too scratched up to even see out of. Wait. That's, okay. What display? Oh, the old antique lock? It's a Fat Boy Lockwood, more than like. How about this one? It's a mogul cylinder, the big boy cylinder. Missing handles. It's unbranded, but I'm guessing Corbin. Corbin probably, because they were the one that had the big boy cylinders in it. Titan design. in US 26D dull chrome plated cast bronze. Nope. Guess we got to shift cuss. Got to shift cameras again. Let's put a drill on. Let's drill this sucker. Never seen that display? Yeah, it's been around here for a minute. What's a big boy cylinder? It's a big boy cylinder. It's bigger than normal. I've got some bronze knobs here that would probably fit. Nope. I never labeled these, so there's some knobs right there that would probably fit too. I don't know. It's a mogul cylinder. It's bigger than a normal cylinder, but now we've got people pulling up left and right up front, so let's let me sit up here for a second. Where'd you just go? Your drill time index card is, see, Zach, we're going to put a hole in this, and then we're going to pretty much be done. I hadn't even shown you the table up front. Well, I guess you could see it on the front camera. There. Yeah, right there. Yeah, that's a whole thing that I'm in the middle of processing too. That and the plastic bin on top of the thing. Those are both pretty much all mortar cylinders, guard rings, etc., etc. All right, let me double check, make sure this camera is actually still active. So we're gonna get a, it looks like it's still active. And we need, we'll just use these. They're pretty scratched up, but, oh wait, here's one. Not nearly as bad. I think it's time to retire these. It's a shame to throw away glasses, but can't see out of them. They're kind of pointless to have, right? I guess I need the drill bit. Where did I put that drill bit? Here it is. We're using that same CLE line, pack of 12 for $2 free shipping. That. Oh, look at that. Should I or should I not? I'm never going to be using that in the field, so let's not. If I'm in the field, I'm not going to be most of the time, besides spraying Houdini in it or something. It's at a slight angle, so that's not bad. Let me go find a rivet. Stay there. Rivet. I got a whole bin of rivets somewhere around here, don't I? Rivet, 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 rivet. Small pop rivet. Where is my rivet bin? Ah, here we go. 3/16 rivet. I was gonna say usually you have to quite a bit, but I wanted to see how it did without doing the. And looks, well, I mean, it did go in. So it works. It didn't break. I'm not bleeding. So there you go. CLE line on Amazon. Apparently they're usually pretty cheap anyway, but now they're even more cheap. I don't have any rivet guns in here to actually rivet the rivet to the metal, but get in there. Get in there. Didn't even really mess up the, see, I was wearing them. Didn't really even mess up the tip. It did what it was supposed to. I got my $1.96 worth. I think it was a mogul cylinder size, but I think I put them. I don't know what I did with those. I had about 8 or 9 of them left. They're definitely not common. I think maybe got one house with them, and I think the house was built by a commercial builder, and he was just like, "Oh yeah, let's use some of these big old mortise cylinders that I have." Some of them are master ring, some of them aren't. I think all the ones I have are not master ring. They're just big ass cylinders. Unfortunately. Well, or fortunately, whichever way you want to look at it. Master ring cylinders just suck. I've got a plastic bin of rivet stuff over there, but not an actual gun. They're all in the truck because I keep breaking them. I had 2 or 3, and I was keeping one in here, and then I felt like I may have accidentally broken 1 or 2 of them, so the one that came in here went out to the truck. Now they make the reducers. Yeah, I actually have 1 of those somewhere, and it's probably with the mogul cylinders. Maybe 1 or 2. Things are pretty rare. You thought the whole drum. I know. Well, no, that was the only thing I could think of. I knew I didn't have a rivet gun in here to actually rivet it. We were just hole checking. We were making sure that what was it, like 14 cents drill bit? A 14-cent drill bit could do what it was supposed to do. I don't know, whatever $1.96 is divided by 12, 26 cents or something. We were just making sure that it actually put a 3/16 hole in. What's up, retired sock monkey? No, it's late. I'm almost about to just start wrapping it up. We've done everything. We actually did some locksmith work. We made a key for a padlock via Lishy. Well, via me opening it and then Lishying it. Talked about some stuff and got some plastic bins organized. That's really what I'm here for today. Not really, but I could go hang up the VL8 key blank that I just rescued. In fact, I'll go do that right now. And after live, I'm going to be vacuuming and finish sorting my VL8. That's Volkswagen. No, that's Volvo. VL8, and it's a Volvo, not a Yugo. VL8. I have like 50 something VL8 keys. 51. Probably could dig up another 100 from various duns. Exactly, we learned how to drill a hole without lubricant. So rude. And we put some plastic bins on some rolly things in addition to that one over there. Yeah, I really could use one more rolly thing because there's still one stack of plastic bins right there that has latches on it. Actually, those are supposed to go in there. So now I don't guess I really do need. I don't guess I do need another rolly thing. The Locksmith school has classic plastic bin sorting. Plastic bin 101. I can talk LOI. I'm becoming a LOI certified instructor for that, right? A LOI certified instructor. Oh, when did you find that, James? You weren't here last week to find that. Out of cold drip. Hot coffee's probably getting cold. And, we never did do nothing up front. What do we have up front? Mostly stuff that comes and goes from the truck. I'm going to save this. There we go. I'll fade out. Normally I would like go to the screen where we go out, but we have no chat. So our disassemble screen is, of course it works there. That, y'all remember that glitch happened before, didn't it? Last name Table, first name Clark. It counts, Tugboat Girl. Renewal credits. There's a TLA event. I don't need my renewals until spring. Of course, you could always take them early, but I don't want to go. Nothing against Banner, but I don't want to do that same thing again this year. I mean, it gets more fun every year, but nothing against Texas, but I would like it maybe a different scenic destination, like Tennessee or something. I do need a new red rolly thing for 100% sure. You're 100,000% sure we're correct about that. Unstable is doing wonderful. Bite your tongue. Unstable is always going to be unstable. Is that antique brass interior with a chrome exterior? That is. Antique brass interior for 100% sure. And then a chrome exterior. And there's an remember when the LSDA made grade 2 antique brass? There you go. Yep, 2 interior plates, both of them antique brass. How did this get to have a chrome on the outside, though, is what I'm wondering. That's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. We're going to put these together so that I can retrieve this bin. My conversion from double cylinder to single cylinder is right there. This was a customer's double cylinder. They got a single cylinder. So I had to use the tailpiece and bring extra screws because the screws are different. So now, unfortunately, I have a double cylinder version of that, which is getting more and more rare for people to want that or be able to put it on their house. Oh, mother effer. Mother effer. These are 2 3/8 spec set too. Perfectly good grade 2 that have been around for, I would say, 30 years. Oh, almost screwed up there. Hold on. Let me go get a screwdriver. I think these have been on the doors for about 30 years now. Approximately 30 years. Funny though that it's chrome and keeping them together to give out to somebody or sell it on eBay or something. Another one of those things that just gets thrown in the half good. If somebody wants to buy a cheap grade 2 lock, I can just charge whatever I want for it. No warranty. Slightly icky. This one definitely got used more. Oh, I forgot to put the latch in there. Come on. Okay, good. I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with it. Definitely has to be rekeyed. See ya. Definitely has to be rekeyed, but strike plate, look, and the most important thing, mother effer, that is a drywall screw and a trilogy latch that I had to cut with a Dremel because when this is pushed in, you can't take it off the door. Thank you, SOB, who put in that mag lock. That's all scrap except for that and those. And this is now empty. That goes in the camlock bin. Yay, I reclaimed a medium-sized bin. I'm so thrilled with myself. This is number 3, number 8 head, all thread. Scrap these. The rest of it's not that big of a deal. It's just stuff that I've taken out of the truck. One day when I'm really bored, I need to tend to that strike plate board. That's one of those, when I run out of sorting my screws, I'll have to tidy that up a little bit. All right, we are officially done. Just right time, too. Once you cross the white line, put it on top so the long finger, yeah, so it'll get stolen. Here, steal this. All right. New plastic band. Well, relatively new. And this actually will become the other LSDA bin. I've actually still got 4 or 5 of those. I kind of ran out of the small ones and have plenty of the bigger ones. But the small ones fit better places. So what I'm probably going to do is combine those 2 screws or the 3 or 4 screws all into one medium and reclaim some of these small plastic bins so that I can reuse those. Because I'm not going to get any new plastic bins lately, so I might as well reclaim what I can. Buffering, oh no. Oh no. Normally we would go to, which screen? The screen right here. But there's nothing over there. So we can go ahead and just some on the screen. Let me switch microphones. Boop. Boop. In the meantime, I have to kind of wrap up around here and film a couple of videos. So I will be busy for the next few hours. Appreciate you. I appreciate y'all over here in chat hanging out with me. With the invisible chat. It's the invisible chat today. I'm going to have to research that, see if anybody else has had a CSS problem. Because, again, it worked up until last week when it didn't work. And I think that was really it. I can't really come up with... No, our AC unit took all our plastic bin framing away from us. Yeah, everybody have a great weekend. What's up, Mr. T? I didn't see you come in here. I wasn't paying much attention to the chat either. That was not an invitation. Boy, he's packing up a bunch in his truck out there. Now nosy. This is like nosy neighbor stuff. Why are you doing this? Like spring cleaning? Are you remodeling? Come on. Come on. Sorry about buffering. Come on, camera. You can do it. Okay, maybe you can. Hold on. I'm being nosy. I just got to get a different camera up. Come on. Wake up. Nope. This one. I see a stool. I see a ladder. I see a bunch of garbage bags full of stuff. Let's just be cleaning. Oh, hey, J-Bud. Thank you for joining us. That lock was fitted to 5 but had master pins on 3 and 4. Cams everywhere. I really want a rooftop camera that, like, is a PT, like one of those super real deal ones where I can, like, license plate scanner camera that zooms in and out. It's kind of like they use on the interstate camera. Those are like $20,000 cameras, though. Lock force! Disassemble! I only took 12 button presses. All right. No point being on this screen, is there? Oh. TTZ with tracking reach in your back pocket. Yeah. Especially the license plate scanner tech on it, too. Yeah. That would be an expensive camera for sure. My back. That aspirin did not help earlier. Well, Advil. Aleve. Not Aleve. Advil. Fake Advil on top of that. Didn't help at all. Didn't help at all. But that's my problem, not yours. I'm going to go get some video film for this weekend so I can get some editing done. I don't really have any plans for any upcoming videos. This is more like long-term filming. Some of that no fun long-term filming. Footage that may or may not ever be used. But y'all have a great weekend. I'm going to try my best to. Probably go lay down on a board or something for a couple of hours so that my back is stretched out. One of those stretchy things. I do have one of those ab loungers. We bought it like 20 years ago whenever it was on there. And it actually does work well for stretching out. Not really into like doing crunches on it, but just to lay on it and like be able to kind of overextend. Yeah, works well for that. And it also works well for like a table that you can stack crap on, like towels and dog towels and stuff like that. I'm gonna go clean my ab lounger now. It sounds really good. Oh, I have a better view now. Thank you. What else is in there? What is that box? I see a shelf. I see a stool, a bag, a ladder. I think he's just cleaning out junk. Yeah, that's what he's doing. Don't make me buy a spot next door and knock a hole in the wall for a door. It's a whole heck of a lot of mess that I don't want to deal with, but wouldn't a heartbeat. Even though it'd smell like leather for a while. Think of all the plastic bins I could store in another shop. Not that lucky, though. To walk on my back? No. No. That sounds painful. That sounds really, really painful. Anyway, y'all have a great weekend. We're going to go ahead and close up because I got to go do my filming thing. Y'all have to go do your life thing. So thanks again for joining in. on Saturday Morning Live, Season 6, Episode 33. Hope everybody has a great weekend, and we'll catch y'all next video. Okay, I gotta do that. I gotta go. Okay.